Thanks for watching Girl Talk. We've got a great show for you today. We are filming here at Rubens Furniture in downtown Madison.
Gorgeous place to be, isn't it? And a little earlier this week, Janet had the chance to talk with Jenny McCarthy about how to keep your look current, and we're going to go check out what those ladies had to say right now.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. Our next guest is a name and a face that you're sure to recognize. She's a model, actress, comedian, and author. With all that business sense, she's also always had a keen sense of style. Jenny McCarthy joins us today from New York to share a little insight on how to keep our look fresh, fashion forward, and functional. That's like the trifecta, Jenny. Good morning, Jenny.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
It's probably good afternoon actually for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, almost, yeah.
So Jenny, now a lot of women are guilty of finding a style or a look that works for them at the time, and then they kind of hang on to it a little bit too long. In your career, you've evolved from model to actress and author, and your look is always evolving along with you. So do you have any tips for women on keeping their look current?
Yeah, you know, I was never really the fashion forward kind of person. I really relied on people that knew what they were talking about and the resources around me. So I was smart enough to ask questions and ask for help. And when it came time for readers, in my old age, I found a website called iCessorize.com, and I fell in love with it because it had not only so many different designer glasses to choose from, it offered advice. Like there's designers like iBobs, Corinne McCormick, Scojo, to name a few, because when we go out and look for glasses, readers, sometimes we just get lost, and especially because we have such variety, which is wonderful, we can get confused. And on the site, they kind of help us narrow it down based on the shape of our face. For me, I'm a little bit more narrow, so I went for the cat eye that kind of widens my face and lifts it up. But on the site, it can help guide you that way. It can also help you keep up on some trends, because God knows it is very difficult for us to figure out what's new and cool, and they help you by telling you.
Absolutely. How great to have a place to go to that's going to help you with all of that. I get that, and especially when there's variety, which you said is good, it can also be a little overwhelming, especially when it's something that's new for you.
Exactly.
Like the readers. So what is trending for fall? What's going on with that?
Right now, frames in jade and emerald greens are trending. iBobs are perfect for this. Women with cool hair colors especially, works great. Also, Corinne McCormick has some bold black lace frames that work great with a red lip to kind of balance out the face. You can see that the website gives you those kind of makeup tips that go along with it. For men, we're not going to leave you out of the picture. Matte black frames are really hot right now from Scojo, New York, and they're great for everyday wear and work. But don't forget, because they make so many different varieties now, use readers as accessories, just like any other fashion accessory, like purses or shoes or belts. Don't just have one, you can have many.
Great. So this place is called iCessorize, and that's cool that you mentioned the men, because we know that men watch Girl Talk too.
Yeah. Of
course. What tips do you have for helping to pick the right frame? You mentioned you have a narrow face. What are some other tips?
On the site, it can really, narrow it down for you. I say always go with the shape of your face first and your hair color and your skin tone, and then go into trends. Start there first.
Okay, sounds good. And you mentioned use it like an accessory, so change it out and change your look.
Exactly.
Don't pick one style and stick with it.
Exactly. I feel like whatever you're doing, use it for that event. Thank you.
And well, you're a busy mom and busy working woman. We have to ask, what else is going on with you right now? What are you working on? And what's coming
my
down the
radio
line?
show, Monday through Friday on Sirius XM.
Okay. Where can folks go for more information, Jenny?
They can go to iCessorize.com.
Great. Well, thanks so much for your time with us today, Jenny. And iCessorize.com, that's the place to go to check out that eyewear that Jenny's talking about. We'll be right back with more Girl Talk here on the CW 57.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming downtown at Rubens Furniture. Later we're going to talk with them about what makes Rubens Furniture so unique. first, we've got Jason from the Diamond Center, Jewelry Superstore. It's important to get your shopping done early, right? I mean, you don't want to wait.
You know, it seems weird, you know, you're talking about it in October, but I've been in this industry for 20 years and I've received probably 20 phone calls in the last week just talking about different things coming up for the holidays. So I think it's important to get out early and start getting your shopping done.
Yeah, very important, gentlemen.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, especially on bigger purchases. That's not anything that you want to save to the last minute.
yeah,
exactly.
And you were making that really good point that some of this stuff takes time to arrive.
Absolutely, especially if you're doing something in a custom design or something very unique that we have to put together for you. We want to make sure we have the time to do it properly for you.
So Jason, what's hot right now?
You know, I was thinking about it a little bit this morning on the way here, you know, all the different things that are out there, but really diamond pendants, like a free-flowing pendant with a nice pair of diamond earrings seems to be the hot items this year, and even some of the colored gemstones.
I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I
really
love
great
that.
for really
I'm a
great for
fan.
winter.
Yes.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I really also like how you called this the Super Bowl of the, of the time of the year for the Diamond Center, and I
Yes.
definitely can see how that's true for you guys.
Yes, absolutely.
So being that you're the jewelry superstore, there's more than just diamonds this season. What else is kind of coming up, and what are clients really interested in this year?
We're really seeing watches come back into
Watches,
play. You know, they
definitely.
kind of went out for a while with, you know, people having phones and things like that. Now your watches are starting to come back in. You're also going to have morganite. Morganite's more of a peachy, pinky colored stone, and it's extremely popular in rose gold. So I think those are some of the items to really start to look for
Sounds
this year.
beautiful. And I love those big statement watches that I've been seeing a lot lately,
Yep.
so I'll have to definitely check
Yeah,
out
I
yours.
really appreciate like a nice
Yeah.
watch on a man as well.
It's a great thing to have, great
yeah.
accessory.
So we're maybe a little biased about your store, but let's hear in your terms what does set you apart from the other jewelry stores, because there's a lot out there.
There is. I mean, we like to think it's the experience, the atmosphere, the overall fun that you have when you come into the store. But not only that, it's warranties. You know, a lot of people can talk about having good service behind it, but can they back it up with a warranty? And then we also guarantee to be the best price.
And I would agree. I mean, you just get such a feeling when you walk in there. Just all these smiling faces,
Yeah.
being so attentive.
A jewelry store could definitely be a place where you might feel a little intimidated. Again, you're spending a lot of money potentially, and maybe it's new for you. How often do you shop for diamonds, really?
Right.
So,
When you can come in by us and get a glass of wine or a bottle of beer.
Yeah,
cookies.
fantastic.
Cookies.
Don't forget that.
So being local and family owned, how do the owners take part in the day-to-day?
Absolutely. Something I'm very proud of. My direct boss is Steve Yecko Jr. He actually does all the diamond buying for the entire company. He's in our store every single day, as well as his father. They're there and take part in every aspect of the business. They touch a little bit of it. He likes to say I'm really good at a lot of things, no expert in any one thing, and I think they're kind of both the same.
What a great place to work and then also feel comfortable buying from.
Yes.
You really know you have a group of people that are really looking out for you and caring for you.
Absolutely.
And kind of along those lines, I know you guys also guarantee, the best value for anything that you sell at the Diamond Center. So could you kind of explain to me how that works?
Yeah, it kind of feeds into a later on thing we'll touch on is we guarantee to be the best price. We don't believe in running sales. We will always guarantee to be the best price. We'll pay you $100. We call it our $100 challenge. If you can beat us on price, quality for quality, we're gonna beat you, and we're gonna beat that price or give you $100.
I like that.
I do too.
So given that you don't have sales and you always have the best price, you have an event coming up where people can get a little perk when they do spend money. So let's talk about that. I think you call it Santa money.
Yes, it's our biggest event of the year, and actually, we're kind of letting the cat out of the bag. We're gonna actually sneak it in a little bit early and kind of start here. I've been told maybe even mid-November. For every $300 you spend in our store, generally from November 1st to Christmas, you earn $125 for a future purchase,
Oh my
able to be
gosh.
redeemed up until June. We're actually gonna kind of start this out a little bit early because it's gonna be huge.
Okay, I'm doing the math in my head. $120 you get?
125.
125. So we had you on and talked about Pandora. That's like 2 charms, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it kind of adds up in that aspect, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Goodness.
Memory. You could like go get the bracelet and then go back and keep getting Pandora
Oh, yeah.
little slide-ons.
Or
Yeah,
better, someone
more
would get it
add-ons.
for you.
Well, that's
Always
In
good
the-
for
in
the
the
engagement
ideal
ring and
world.
wedding bands.
what I mean.
Oh, absolutely.
Jason, always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so
Can't
much,
wait to
guys.
see you again. Go check
Absolutely.
them out at the Diamond Center on South Gammon Road. Stay tuned for more Girl Talk. We're going to have Tori Penn on next, your Diet Doc of Madison. Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're still filming here at Klein's Floral and Greenhouses on East Wash, on the east side. Great location, beautiful day.
Great smells.
Yeah, I know, it's just fabulous.
Yeah.
With us now, we have Tori Penn, the diet doctor of Madison, Penn Fusion Fitness. Love having him on because he always tells us information that I need to know.
Pleasure's always, ladies.
And today he's going to be just talking about some common weight loss questions. And to start it off, yo-yo dieting.
Yes.
Tell me about it. How do I stop?
Right.
How do we stop?
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, how would one start?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I think pretty much anybody who's ever tried to diet down or who has dieted down has 9 times out of 10 has yo-yoed back up. The main reason with that is that majority of the diets out there are restrictive diets. They restrict a lot of the things, whether it's food, whether it's drinks, things that we enjoy in life, everyday things, they restrict them. So, hey, for 6 months, you need to cut out this, and this. Okay, I can do that. Well, what happens in 3 months? You start thinking about that wine, you start thinking about that pizza, you start thinking about those things, and you're like, I can't wait till that day happens when I can actually have that again. And instead of just having one little piece of pizza or having a glass every, a couple times, all of a sudden we binge on it for a week or 2 weeks straight, and all of a sudden all that hard work that we try to put into comes back, and that's why 98% of people who try to go on weight loss programs gain all their weight back or more. So
And don't make it.
Yes.
You're thinking about that pizza while you're drinking the wine. That's
exactly.
What, that's what happens. No, but so if those cravings, though, to your point, are really challenging,
Yep.
especially when you start getting one on your brain.
Exactly.
And it's like you just need that. You're not going to stop thinking
Right.
about it
Until you just do it.
Until
Yep.
you just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your suggestion if you have an answer for this?
Yeah.
Amen.
And it happens, again, from time to time to have those cravings and to actually indulge. Absolutely, we're all human. But
Right.
a lot of times when we start craving something, a lot of times that's, we were depleted in a certain mineral. Maybe it's calcium, magnesium, zinc. So a lot of times sugary foods, chocolate, having some nuts, some seeds, some fruits kind of stuff can sort of take care of those cravings because it replenishes those mineral sources that
So
we
that
have.
could potentially
Yes.
stop some of
Yep.
those cravings.
Yep.
It's kind
So-
of like when you're hungry sometimes, or you think you're hungry, but you're actually thirsty.
Yep.
Like sometimes your body maybe is just asking for something, and you're
Right.
perceiving it as wanting sugar. Or
Yep,
something
exactly.
like
So
that.
so one of my clients have that. I say, okay, well, what are they craving? Salty foods. Okay, here's a list of things that you can actually eat that are healthy that will sort of help crave those, curb those cravings, so we don't go and overindulge on tons of things that are in our diet.
The bag of potato chips.
So
Exactly.
Smart.
Yes.
It's very smart.
Yeah, I like that idea. And so that's one way to help keep our summer weight if we're happy where we are. But what else can we do?
Yep. The main thing with why people obviously, being in the Midwest, it's hard because obviously when spring comes, we want to get in shape for swimsuit season, whether we're male, whether we're female. Well, also what happens in the summertime? It's nice outside.
Yeah.
So we're more active. Maybe it's not going to the gym every day, but it's hiking, swimming, biking, tennis, golf. We're outside a lot more. Also, we're having more fruits, we're having vegetables, we're having salads because it's just lighter and it just, for some reason, it just sort of seems better to taste and that kind of stuff.
It does,
so,
yeah.
we get that summer kind of weight loss, and then it gets fall and it gets cold, and then we're inside more often. We're not doing all those extra activities that we're
Hot
doing.
cocoa, pasta.
Yes,
comfort
chili,
foods, right?
tons of extra things. So, to sort of help keep that weight loss off is obviously try to be more active in the wintertime, and that's where, getting some training sessions in, doing some cardiovascular work inside that we can't do on the outside, still trying to really, strive to eat those healthier foods and still enjoy, obviously, the chilies, enjoy some of the wintertime festivity stuff that as well, too. So everything in moderation.
Yeah, but to your point, I mean, that's the hard thing, like you said, of living in the Midwest, is we almost sort of by nature have this sort of cyclical yo-yo diet happening throughout the year.
Yes, we do.
Rather than having, sort of a steady plan. And then once you gain weight, it's tough to lose it.
Yeah,
and
it's
once
very
you fall
discouraging.
off the wagon, it's tough to get back on.
It is.
And that's what having some good tips like this is really helpful.
Yes.
I do feel like when summer started, I was eating less because I wasn't indoors as much. I was doing more things outside, and I did see some weight loss. But now, I mean, it kind of like plateaued almost. So I'm eating less, but I'm not losing weight.
Right.
Why?
A lot of the times too,
Explain it for
and
me.
I've actually have 2 newer clients with me that I sort of figured out where they were at, and again, eating to a degree of a deficit too much, our body stops losing weight and it'll start actually eating a little bit of muscle instead of that fat. So I've actually almost doubled and tripled. These are both female women. One's a mother of 2. Added tons of carbs back in fast to get them back up to a healthy, stable thing where we can actually start stripping things off, and they've continued to lose weight as I'm adding in carbs and fats back in.
Are you listening to this? More calories, losing weight.
More carbs, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So informative. Thank you, Tori, for
You're
being here.
welcome.
We're
I
out of
appreciate it.
time already. We will be right back with the Diamond Center and the wonderful Pandora line. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Girl Talk, everyone. We are here sitting at Rubens downtown. Fabulous, fabulous place to be. We always just love filming here. It is. And we're joined now by one of their designers, Danielle. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
Of course, we're happy to see you again.
Yes.
So today, I know we've kind of gone into different collections that Rubens has, but I want to do an overview, and let's start off by why Rubens is such a unique place to buy furniture.
Right. So one of the unique things about Rubens is that we're located right downtown in the heart of Madison.
Right, you can see the Capitol just
Right,
up the street.
exactly. And we have over 4 floors of furniture, which
That-
not a lot
4
of people,
floors.
yeah, not a lot of people know that. So
I didn't. I was amazed.
I know. Every time someone comes in the door, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this place is so big." It's like, yes, we have so much to offer, so much to offer. We're a family-owned business, local, which is also great. We're not a big box store.
So fabulous.
You know, the owners are in here every day. Yep. So those are just a few things that make us unique. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
I
so
absolutely
important.
love this building too. I mean, even like your location, that your physical location is just awesome.
Right.
Along
Right.
with everything you have inside.
Right, with the exposed brick, the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
It just really lends really well to contemporary furniture.
It does.
Yes,
That
and
kind of
that's-
industrial look.
And that's what I was going to ask. Is it just contemporary furniture in here that you specialize in?
We, on our showroom, we basically show a lot of contemporary furniture. However, we have pretty much every style anyone could want.
Okay.
So just because we display a lot of contemporary furniture doesn't mean that's the only thing we sell.
Sure.
We have transitional, we even do some traditional, pretty much everything. So don't just automatically think Rubens is only contemporary furniture, because we offer so much
That
more
and
than
so
that.
much more.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
So let's talk about the so much more. I think I saw beds. downstairs,
Yes, exactly. Yes, thank you.
What else do you? Okay, so what else do you have?
Yeah,
besides?
so obviously living room furniture, sofas, chairs, everything with that. But then we also offer a full line of bedroom furniture, dining furniture. We can furnish every room in your home.
That would be a great
that
home
would
too.
Yes,
Can't imagine.
exactly.
And I really think the experience you provide here, as well as the options. I mean, I know after the first time I shopped here, I was like, I honestly don't know why I would ever look anywhere else.
Yes.
The quality is the quality is just superb here too.
We hope that when clients come in here, they feel like they're getting something very special.
Oh, and something to have for a very, very long time to come.
Exactly, and we're different in the way that Madison doesn't have a lot of contemporary furniture options. Wisconsin doesn't have a lot of contemporary furniture options. So we're really proud to offer that, and we just hope that people get in the door and see what we
Everything
all
you have
have.
to offer.
Right.
Sure.
Yep.
It is such an immense space, and I guess we just can't reiterate that enough because you have so much and 4 floors. And when you walk down by the storefront, you wouldn't necessarily know quite how much
Exactly.
there is. So once you come in, you're going to be here all afternoon.
Exactly. Exactly.
And now,
Yep.
Danielle, of course, you're a designer here on
Yes.
staff. You guys have multiple designers on
We
staff.
do. Yes.
And what services do you guys offer as designers?
So we offer complimentary design services to any client that comes in. If they're interested in purchasing furniture, we can set up a home call with them. So we can
right to their home?
we can go right to their house, take measurements of their rooms, just assess everything in the home and kind of get a good idea of what they're working with and what they want. So our designers will come back to the store, we can draft floor plans up for the clients, and then pick pieces of furniture that will fit in their home.
Right.
Yep.
And I love that because, I mean, I'm seeing like light fixtures that you have in here, couches, whatever. I could be That will go great. Yes, I need one of those, and then I get it home, and it's like it doesn't fit.
Exactly. So that's why we like to go to the home, measure the space.
Leave it to the experts.
Yes, we can help with color coordination, fabric selection, really bringing in the whole room together. Like you said, we offer lighting, rugs, area rugs, accessories, so just the whole gamut of design.
Oh yeah, not just your main furniture pieces. You can get every single accessory needed to really complete a room and make it feel personal.
Right, exactly. And if we're not showing everything on our floor, we have hundreds of catalogs to choose from too. So if someone's looking for a very specific piece and they're not seeing it, we can definitely find it for them in one of our catalogs, and that's kind of our job. We do the design research for them, so they don't have to.
Oh, I feel better now.
Right. So how do viewers at home, new clients coming in, people that are interested, get hooked up with the designers that you have here?
Sure. I always recommend coming into the store first, just to make sure that you are seeing some pieces that you really like.
Which of course you will.
Yeah. And then if they pick out a few pinpoint pieces, one of our designers will be here to help them, and then get them set up with a home call if that's what they'd like.
Sure.
Or we can just help them with design in the store too. So we have our whole design resource area. Again, that includes tons of fabrics, rugs, and all of the accessory catalogs. So
You guys have a great space for that. You really do.
we do, we really do.
And before we run out of time, let's give a little shout out because you have an event coming up, a sale event, right?
We do. So this October we're running a Made in America sale. So any of our furniture that's manufactured in the United States is on sale, so it's an additional 10% off our already sale prices. So, and we have probably 10 plus manufacturers that we really specialize in furniture that are made in America.
Now, just to give a really quick shout out to the collection that we're sitting in right now, this is from Planum, and this is called the Studio, right?
Right, right.
And is this one of the American made?
It actually is not. This one's imported. But if you are looking for something made in America, I would definitely stop in, and just hundreds of pieces.
The Mod Life that we talked about last week.
Right, exactly. Yep, that's definitely included.
You also said there's like a clearance floor too.
There is. So we have our loft up on the second floor, and then there's a clearance up on the third floor too. So just so much to choose from.
And it's 10% additional off those prices.
Off of the Made in America. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
What a great sale coming up. Well, it was so wonderful talking with you today. I feel like I learned a lot more just about what Rubens does. It is so special and so unique in the area. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
This has been Danielle from Rubens Contemporary Furniture right here, downtown Madison. Thank you all for watching this episode of Girl Talk.